hello again. Alright, so you want to know what I'm gonna build today? Blammo! Yep. It's the highly anticipated LEGO Technic Monster Jam Grave Digger set. Well, at least highly anticipated for fans of monster trucks. Yeah. It is a LEGO set of the famous monster truck known as Grave Digger. Yeah, I just like to say it that way, okay? Because it sounds cool. Yeah. Before then, we had LEGO monster trucks, like generic ones, but not ones that are official by, that are licensed by Monster Jam. Yeah, there's only one other monster truck in this line, and it's the Maximum Destruction monster truck, also known as Max D. Yeah. I'll get to doing a video of Max D pretty soon. Yeah, so it's not surprising that people would come up with abbreviations for certain things, like there's a certain restaurant called B-Dubs. And it's easier to say. Yeah. Sometimes people just come up with some words and abbreviation for things so that they can be easier to say. Alright, let's get on to building Grave Digger. Oh, and by the way, this will be split into two different parts. Yeah, I'm not a very fast builder. So do expect me to build very slow. Especially when it comes to building a LEGO Technic set. It's friggin' Grave Digger. Now, all I need to see now is for LEGO to make a Technic set of the originator of monster trucks, Bigfoot. Yeah. One of the most iconic monster trucks ever. And you know what would also put a smile on my face? If LEGO made a set of Robosaurus, that mechanized dinosaur transformer that, well, munches on cars. You know what I mean. I'll put a pic there. See, look, that's what Robosaurus looks like. Robosaurus, I think, was also parodied in The Simpsons and was known as Trucksaurus. Yeah, it's a pretty obvious Robosaurus parody. Alright, let's see the instructions. No minifigures included in this set because, well, it's a Technic build. Yeah, it also has an alternate build, but no one would buy this for the alternate build. No. You just want to build friggin' Grave Digger. Yeah. Monster trucks are like a combination of NASCAR and pro wrestling, and, well, that's what, Lord Carnage himself said in the Monster Jam Path of Destruction review. Yeah. It doesn't make sense in theory, but on closer evaluation, there was a show in the early 90s called Monster Truck Madness, I think it's called. Yeah, and the monster trucks have mascots that trash talk at each other, kind of like a wrestling promo. So yeah, the monster truck wrestler connection definitely is very strong with Monster Truck Madness. I mean, Monster Truck Mania. Can't remember what it's called. Yeah, and the mascot for Grave Digger is pretty fitting, because it's the Grim Reaper dressed up like Skeletor from He-Man. And Taurus has a cowboy. At least it's not one of the cowboys from Cowboys of Moo Mesa. And the Equalizer has a superhero for its mascot. Yeah, each one of the monster trucks got repainted to fit the whatever mascot they have. Except for Gravedigger, because Gravedigger's already pretty famous on its own. You don't need to recolor Dennis Anderson's most famous monster truck. Yeah. Come on. Just check and see if I assembled it right. Okay. There we go. There's 2 pieces there. Yeah. Not that many pieces in this set, but it's a friggin' Technic build. So it's gonna be more complex than regular LEGO builds. Of course it'll be more complex. Alright, so yeah, Monster Truck. Yeah, there was also another show called Tough Tracks, which is renamed after the famous line of monster trucks by Micro Machine creator Galoob. And interestingly enough, before Galoob became famous with Micro Machines, they made a series of motorized monster trucks called The Animal. And everybody pretty much, well, everybody who grew up in the 80s pretty much remembers the jingle for the commercial. Yeah, and it got stuck in my head. Alright, so okay, there's, I think that might be, yeah, we need a blue socket piece. These blue pins, they're pretty common in LEGO sets. And sometimes they break up the color scheme of a certain LEGO build, whether if it's Bionicle or just regular Technic. Yeah, come on, get in there. Yeah, interestingly enough, I don't think Max D was ever on a Monster Truck Mayhem. Grave Digger was one of the only two of the famous Monster Jam trucks to be on the show. Yeah, just like wrestling, Monster Jam has a new logo. Yeah, just like WWE, Monster Jam also happens to have a new logo. So yeah, there is a connection between monster trucks and wrestling. And there's even a let's wait until I find one of the blue pins, because well, it's a lot of talking and not much building. Okay. Dang it! Always gotta be careful, some pieces might roll out. Yeah, it's one of those pieces with the wait, that's the wrong piece. I saw that saw it coming from a mile off. Yeah, it's one of those blue pins with the axle pieces. Yeah, these aren't normal Lego bricks. These are a Technic pieces, because it's a Technic set. Yeah. And, by the way, I'm pretty excited to see Bionicle come back in Lego form. Because lots of people had fond memories over Bionicle. It was one of the greatest Lego sets of all time. And the Lego set that brought the Lego fiend that brought Lego back from the dead. Jeez. Weeks. Doesn't want to come in. It's one of the bugger problems of Technic sets, is that sometimes the friggin' pieces are hard to come in. This isn't like normal Lego builds with Lego bricks. And yeah, they're not called Legos. That isn't the proper terminology for them. They're called Lego bricks. There. It's hard to put it in. Yeah. Bigfoot and Grave Digger in Lego form would be awesome. Because Bigfoot is like the monster truck. The original monster truck. Alright, so let's try to find the black piece. There's a black piece. Yeah. Lego should try to do WWE sets next. Because, well, professional wrestling and monster trucks. Yeah. I didn't notice how much similar the mascot trash talking videos are to the wrestling promos. Yeah, each one of the monster trucks mascots like to trash talk. Yeah. Very similar to wrestling promos. That's how a lot of people remember monster trucks. Like wrestling. And the NASCAR part is, well, monster trucks having been based off of a custom bodies. Well, let me explain. NASCAR racing cars might have bodies that, well, look like their road car counterparts, but they're completely different from their road-going counterparts in that a lot of the components made for the cars themselves are, well, not shared between the production models. It's similar to monster trucks. Yeah, similar case with monster truck. Yeah, say for example, Blue Lightning might look like a Ford F-150, but on closer inspection, it's not the same. It has a different parts and everything, and whoops, I just realized that I put it upside down. And these most monster trucks usually have a free-speed power glide transmission, and they aren't shared with, well, their road-going counterparts. So yeah, that's the difference between monster trucks and, well, production trucks. You kind of have to be an automobile expert to understand it. And that's also one of the similarities monster trucks has with NASCAR. I gotta be honest, I do miss... I would like to see Monster Jam mascots appear before a race and usually trash talk at each other and make remarks about the other monster trucks. I do kind of miss that. It was a cooler time. 90s were cool times. Alright, I messed it up. Because according to the instructions, the axle piece is supposed to line up with the freaking... It's supposed to line up with the frickin' connector piece. Yeah, it's supposed to line up in the hole. So we're gonna rearrange it, and hopefully it fits in. Yeah, no sweat. Although it's the wrong place to put it in. There we go. That is pretty much fixed. Yeah, that's just the motor. We haven't even went on to the actual build yet. Okay, now we go on to the trickier part. We're gonna use one of those long freaking brown axle pieces. Okay. And we're gonna try to figure out where it's supposed to be situated. Yeah, and we're also gonna get out one of the green pieces. Alright, and we missed a piece. Of course we try to miss a piece. It's one of those small axle pieces. The ones that you lose easily. Yeah, it apparently has to be put in a specific way. Yeah, now we're on to the next piece, which is the same except it's mirrored. There we go. And you basically snap it on, and there you go. Yeah, this is just the engine for it. We haven't even built the friggin' mainframe of the monster truck yet. Okay. Now we go on to more pieces. And we're gonna try to find another black piece in the back. Okay, where's that? Found it. Oh yeah. Yeah, most people... Yeah, they usually, some people, they usually make Black Lives Matter Lego sets. Yeah, I do actually honor Black Lives Matter. And care about, say, black people. Not trying to be racist, okay? But I actually... While some people build Black Lives Matter Lego things, I, of course, dream of building myself a good old Lancaster or a B-17 Flying Fortress. Yeah, I know Kobe has one, but I want to make my own custom build. A mock, if you say. Yeah, Kobe's a knockoff Lego brand. Yeah, and the reason why there's a lot of knockoff Lego brands is because the patents of Lego expired in the late 70s, which allowed for competition. So yeah, Lego opened up Pandora's box. Everyone knows that story, so I don't need to go into detail of how that happened. Yeah, B-17 bomber. Yeah, I'm planning on making a mock of the Lancaster B-17 bomb. Good old iconic Avro Lancaster. And I might make an Avro Vulcan. No, it's not made by Avro Canada. Avro Canada is Avro's Canadian subsidiary that made the iconic Avro Arrow, also known as the CF-105 Arrow. The main arm of Avro themselves made the Lancaster, and they also made the Vulcan, one of the three V-bombers. Yeah, the main arm of Avro themselves comes from the UK. Pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, just like the Avro Arrow, the Vulcan is also a pretty famous plane. It's one of the last 3 bombers to be put into British service. Yeah, after it was retired, Britain decided to rely on Panavia tornadoes Yeah. It was freaking nice of me. Should be in War Thunder, the Avra Vulcan. We haven't had any British rank 6 bombers, aside from the Blackburn Buccaneer, but that's more like an attacker plane than a bomber. Yeah, no, I played Air Force Delta Strike, and I know that the Blackburn Buccaneer is an attacker. But sometimes its aircraft classifications are way off the mark. Like, the F-15E Strike Eagle is classified as an attacker, even though it's a multi-role in real life. Yeah, it was around the time that studios thought that the F-15E Strike Eagle was an attacker for some reason. Yeah, luckily, luckily the devs have corrected the F-15E Strike Eagle in the future games. There we go. Got part of the engine done. Okay, so now we make more. Yeah, we figure out how to integrate more of the black rod. Yeah, there's surprisingly a lot of steps in making this engine. This could be a good teaching tool for kids on how to learn the process of making a car engine if they wish on becoming a factory worker. Yeah. You have to use 2 of these pieces. They have to be placed in the back. Hard to see in the instructions. Yeah, this is an engine. An engine of complexity. Yeah, Technic sets are known to be complex. Trying to see if there's any 3-studded LEGO. Alright, so we found the other black piece. There we go. It's a very nice build. That's Technic. Yeah, another thing about Technic is trying to get the friggin' axles to line up. Yeah, sometimes you have to get the buggers to line up. Alright, so now we're going on to the paneling. Yeah, we need 2 of these panels, and we need to put friggin' stickers on them. stickers. And we have to make sure to line up the stickers correctly. There we go. Oh shoot. We forgot some green pieces. And we dropped a piece out of the bag. Did we forget any other steps besides that? Not really. Just forgot to put the green pieces on. Yeah, these are the three. Yeah, these are the ones with the 3 holes in them. Okay, so. Whoops. That's the wrong piece. That's the wrong freaking piece. Okay. Alright, here we go. And we shall. Oh, freaking. It's dropping down like a freaking weight. Yeah, we forgot about this. I was so focused on friggin' getting that axle piece lined up that I forgot about. Dang it. Yeah, we found another thing that I messed up on. Yeah, it goes beyond usual LEGO logic. It's not my fault. You have to insert the friggin' stud piece into the column. Yeah, this is another set breaking rule. This is another rule that breaks the laws of LEGO logic. Because usually it'll be in the hole, but no. It has to be in the frickin' center. And good luck on trying to get it to stand. Because you will have, good luck trying to get it to stay in. You will have a bad time, Bob. Yeah, it's another, thing that defies basic LEGO logic. Yeah, usually you would put the axle pieces in the holes, but not this case though. Not in this case. It has to be put in that piece. Alright, and now the piece de la resistance. The Grave Digger. Engine covers. Alright, we need the other one. Alright, so once we get this piece in there, we are going to call it a day. And we are going to end this part here, because, well, we built an engine. Yeah, a LEGO Technic engine. If only I can get this sticker on. These things are always a pain in the rectum to put on. Except, whoops, I actually put it on the wrong side. How did I even do that? I don't know. But there it is. Yeah. There is the engine of the monster truck. Now that is a pretty big engine, but monster trucks have big engines. Well, at least that's the first part of the engine. I might do 3 parts in this video because, well, this is actually a pretty involved build. Alright, so see you in the next part.